Dude, what's on the side of this bottle? Ibuprofen? Yeah, I bet you profen.
No, you be profen. You be profen.
Yeah, you be. Yeah, I bet you be. Huh?
You be profen. I know it. Don't flight reacts tongue swing at me. I think that's the Gen Z mating call.
Why do you guys?
The flight reacts emo is the Gen Z male mating call.
Has it worked? Have you tried it?
No.
Maybe you guys should in the comments down below. Welcome to Pod-A-Mania. My name is Eddie.
My name is Dylan.
This is the weekly wrestling podcast.
Most of the time.
And what do we cover here, Dylan?
We cover everything in wrestling, from SmackDown of last week to Dynamite this week, and, everything in between, which just so happens to be WrestleDream.
More specifically, we're covering AEW's WrestleDream. Before we get into that, follow the damn podcast at Pod-A-Mania_EWL3 and at BozoDills. Dylan, encourage the people to press a button or two.
You should press the like button, the comment button, and the subscribe button. And I think when you press those, you should tell us in the comments what you think of Eddie's porn shirt.
Is it a cool alley catch? I helped support her in her injury, and I'm glad she's coming back.
Or is it a porn shirt?
Or lastly, you can follow and listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Leave a review over there about anything non-specific, preferably.
Since you can't see the show, maybe you can comment something about the actual content of what we're talking about.
We talk about Dylan's fat fucking breathing.
I'm going to breathe harder this episode for you guys, actually.
Him breathing like he just did the 999 challenge after a Cardinals game.
I'm going to breathe like Jesse Ventura talks.
I want to take you back to Saturday night where WrestleDream was.
They're psychologically controlling you, Eddie.
It was St. Louis.
I was in Minnesota, and then I flew to the Bahamas and went off the map. I was living off the land.
I had to come from the Bermuda Triangle Islands.
I was living off of only cocoa beans and butter.
I had rice in my just like half of what you need to bake cookies.
Yep.
Jesse
That's
Ventura,
all I had.
It's raw. He's eating raw sticks of butter and
sometimes
cocoa
I
beans.
put sand in it to add a crunch.
He's going upper decky or lower decky?
Lower decky. He's a lower decky guy. It's Jesse Ventura. Come on.
Zins by Jesse Ventura.
Zins from the Baja. From former governor Jesse Ventura. That guy ran a state.
So did Arnold.
Yeah, but he wasn't former WWE superstar.
But they're both Hall of Famers. And
they do it right over there. They do it right, man. Oh man, this episode's already off the rails. And I love it.
It's exciting. It's our first WrestleDream. It's your first WrestleDream.
We can't keep milking this first thing. I got a year.
We're going to.
Is next full gear or like second gear? I don't know.
It's full. It's our first full gear. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't drive manual.
Why would he? He's a nice boy working for his father. But it was our first WrestleDream. Your first WrestleDream. And I want to know.
Sorry, I feel like Chocolate Rain right now. I want to breathe away from the mic. Like,
WrestleDream.
Yeah, dude. That
some here breasts.
Your opinion matters.
Some here breasts while others feel the pain. WrestleDream.
Scared to breathe.
Dylan scared to feel the breathe.
All right, man.
WrestleDream. I wanted us to harmonize there. But
I don't have that. I'm not a low tone.
Yeah.
I'm a high tone.
I knew your balls hadn't dropped yet.
I got big old nuts.
Do you know the difference between Forbidden Door and WrestleDream? Don't end on the last statement you left me on. Come on. You don't know the difference?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I genuinely like. They're both pay-per-views.
I assume the question is, you don't know the difference. Why is there two collaborations between AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling? WrestleDream is in honor of Antonio Inoki.
Okay.
If you've heard of him, he is the first. He's the founder and 33-year owner of New Japan, and that first WrestleDream was in honor of the 1-year anniversary of his passing.
Oh, okay.
There's a very viral Twitter clip of him like storming down to the ring. He's like throwing a towel, and he's like,
"Oh, okay, yeah, no, I know who you're
yeah,
I know you're talking about."
I think it's very cool. A lot of wrestlers on this show did honor Inoki and like his fit, the scarf, just his overall attire. We saw Jamie
Can't believe
Hayter.
the guy wears a scarf and we don't see MJF. It's like his thing. Yes. I'm sorry,
it's
man.
not a Burberry scarf. It's just a red. It's a nice...
His goal is to look like a pompous douche, and he does it really well.
MJF?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
But MJF would probably ask Inoki, why the long face? We did see Jamie Hayter's ring jacket. That was me acting as MJF and not me saying that. I... Don't criticize me. I'm tired of being criticized in the comments.
You guys hate us.
Yeah.
You guys hate us, dude.
You're like haters and you're drinking the haterade, and Jamie Hayter wore an outfit in honor of Antonio Inoki as well as Kenny Omega, who had a return we'll talk about later on.
Don't call it a return.
It is a return.
It's not a return.
Don't call it a comeback.
He was there like a week and a half ago.
About a week ago.
With the same guys.
With the boys? Yeah. More specifically, Antonio Inoki was referenced in Samoa Joe's interview with Shaq Wrestling, where he stated that Inoki was very much the kind of promoter to be very ambitious and take on bigger and greater challenges. You know, he was a guy that was 100% willing to be audacious, willing to blow up the whole situation in order to make it as chaotic as possible in an attempt to make something greater. You know, that's what Joe admired about him the most, allowing that Inokiism to bring more meaning into being a world champion in AEW.
Yeah, no, what Joe said is awesome. This whole pay-per-view was really fun, yeah. And it's kind of like a foot in the door if you've never watched New Japan.
For sure. I don't know if how much you remember of the Forbidden Door pay-per-view. I don't feel like this year we got a lot of New Japan talent.
No,
we got like
it didn't feel like it, yeah.
We got like Tanahashi, who's in his retirement year. We didn't get a lot of people who represented New Japan or that like other side of Japanese talent. So
you think that like that's what WrestleDream was for then? Like this time.
It's tough to say. It's tough to say that though, because they didn't use a lot of
again. Yeah,
the only person that showed up from a New Japan was Mina later on, and that she wasn't even necessarily promoted for the show. That was a surprise matchup.
Yeah.
So there is always this question when we talk about even the WWE TNA crossovers, where is somebody getting more than the other company?
Yeah, but at a certain point, absolutely no way do you not think that the bigger company is going to get more out of it. That's like the whole point of them partnering with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like from a business perspective, duh. But I think it was cool for me to be able to see like the Ring of Honor or like some of the titles that were on the line.
Yeah.
In WrestleDream.
Like the Zack Sabre Jr. match.
The Zack Sabre Jr. match.
Yeah, like it doesn't
seeing me like you said, like that's the moments for someone like me who doesn't watch New Japan to get introduced to New Japan.
To a strong style wrestler, to these like various characters that aren't,
because you hear strong style and you watch WWE's version of it and then you watch the actual version of it and you're like, oh, it's like the mining for diamonds picture, but it's all diamonds.
stopping at that AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura at WrestleMania,
and you're just like
that's what strong style is.
And then like behind the door is just like a world you could never imagine.
Pandora's box. I truly would love to show you more Japanese wrestling. We've been recommended like Shibata versus Okada.
That's what I'm watching that first Okada match.
Yeah.
When you're a WWE fan, is mining and finding hidden diamonds.
Imagine 5-6 years ago, like my introduction to Okada was when he was doing his series with Kenny Omega, like prime Bullet Club Kenny Omega.
Oh my gosh!
Like these guys, I've watched these guys age, and it's crazy to think about how long I've actually known about these names of like Kenny Omega.
That's the craziest part about just
Okada.
AEW in general. They're already 6 years in.
They're the company,
and we knew about Bullet Club before they were in AEW. You know what I mean? Like I've been hearing this for 10 years. You know, and you don't realize it's been 10 years.
Yeah.
Like I think about when Kenny Omega was on Up Up Down Down, and it's just like, whoa, the worlds are crashing over, and that's like 6 years ago now. It feels like crazy, and that little rivalry between
Kenny Omega and Xavier Woods
was just awesome.
Yeah, it definitely works as like these two video game heads, and I think, who knows, maybe we live in a world one day, in a very long time from now, probably after Triple H is dead.
Yeah, it's gonna have to get there.
That AEW and WWE will eventually have a Doors Collide pay-per-view. It won't be called Worlds Collide, and it won't be called Forbidden Door.
Doors Collide.
Doors Collide.
Hate it, but get it. I hope they don't call it that.
It won't.
It's the Super Uber Eats Mega Show, because it's in 10 years when everything has to be labeled.
Monopoly Mega Show in Riyadh.
The Monopoly Uber Eats Mega Show.
It's sponsored by
Fortnite,
Discover
and or the Exploring Abu Dhabi.
Breaking Bread with what's that?
Breaking Bread with Braun Breaker.
I would love to break bread.
And it's just and it's just him like snapping baguettes.
Yeah. Woof. Speaking of people who could probably break me like a baguette, Samoa Joe and Hangman Adam Page, due to what we were talking about originally, what I was trying to talk about from his quote with Shaq Wrestling, Samoa Joe versus Hangman Adam Page for the AEW World Title.
And if you want to see Samoa Joe beat the shit out of somebody, and still, like, Samoa Joe knows how to look good while losing. He was fucking up Adam Page, dude.
This was a hard-hitting, stiff, hard-hitting matchup. There was stiff offense from both men here. Page really trying to get the better of Joe with a lot of his agility and speed, trying to outmaneuver the fat man.
Fat.
Adam Page seemingly powers through Samoa Joe's strikes throughout the match. That like it is a wall of meat and a wall of fat that Adam Page has to go through. Mm-hmm. You know, it's
a lot of man. It's a lot of man to have to go through.
What did he say on commentary? A Christmas ham of a man. That he said that to Bryan Danielson about Samoa Joe. And I would agree. He's a Christmas ham of a man.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, he's not wrong.
Christmas ham man.
I need Christmas ham, man.
Soon. But we got to get through our Halloween episode next week.
We do have to get through I don't know if my costume's going to be done in time.
After 3 buckshot lariats, Joe finally goes down and is hit with a 3 count as Hangman Adam Page retains his AEW World Championship. How do we feel about Samoa Joe overall taking the loss here after multiple buckshot lariats, which we haven't necessarily... I feel like finishers are something that are held to finish a match in AEW, and it's not that like WWE thing where you can do a finisher off the top rope and they still kick out at 2.99.
No, I'm not going to have you do this AEW's better about finishers thing. They're not. They're just not. Don't do that.
Especially
the whole reason WWE fans hate AEW is because they always do finishes. Don't do that.
especially
Don't lie.
if I do that. I like lying.
I just cannot believe you tried to pull a fast one and say AEW protects finishers more than WWE. What?
Sometimes I say things and I want you to catch them, or sometimes
Don't say you wanted me to catch it. You truthfully thought that in that moment. No, you did not curveball.
Oh, curveball.
No, what you're doing is you're pissing off the TikTok fans. I know you. I know you.
What, attaching a photo that wasn't relevant to the quote at all? Who, me?
Who, me?
I would
putting Sting on the thing when we weren't even thinking about talking about it. Literally 2 seconds later, you say Sting was really good about leaving.
He did it very eloquently.
He did.
He did it very eloquently. I was right. We were right in the thing, and I agree with a lot of
We'll get there, but we need to talk about that.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Let's finish this thought. Joe lost. 3 buckshot lariats later.
I loved the 3 buckshot lariats.
I will say
it tells a story.
Yeah, because like I said, I feel like the immediate example that comes to my mind is like that first boss in the video game Terraria.
Yep, 100%. No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Where there's that like big wall that's chasing you to the one side of the screen.
Yep.
And I feel like that was Hangman Adam Page facing Samoa Joe.
100%.
And then he had the opps, which were like the Cthulhu eyes, you know, that you have to fight off with your bow and arrow.
100%. You're painting the perfect picture in my mind. My Terraria character is now Hangman Adam Page, and instead of using like the little like pickaxe, it's a buckshot lariat every time.
Oh, yeah.
But then you lose the fight because you suck, and the ops decide to not be cool with you after the match.
Everybody loses
Hangman
that
Adam
boss
Page
fight,
does win. They do the we're friends. I have so much respect for you, and then Samoa Joe starts beating shit out of him again.
Yeah. The ops, Powerhouse Hobbs and Shibata come down and start beating the ever-loving shit out of what?
My brain just
started beating the ever-loving shit out of Hangman Adam Page here. And this, in my opinion, struck up a conversation. You're always one here on this podcast to talk about crime rates in AEW.
Who, me? I don't talk about the AEW crime rate. It went up over WrestleDream, by the way. Somehow the crime rate got higher after this pay-per-view.
For now, I'd like to talk about gang violence.
Oh, yeah, no, this time.
More on crime rates at 11. For now, gang violence. Mm-hmm. Because I'm going to put this in very easy terms. All these groups in AEW, I feel, are full of really bad guys and people who want to hurt people. No gimmick infringement to hurt Syndicate.
We hurt people.
I think there's a power struggle or turnover we witness through these AEW characters and how the title can really bring out the real evil in you. The example I have here for AEW is Mox and the Death Riders, like locking that title up in the briefcase. Joe not even becoming the world champion, but becoming heel in his pursuit. Mm-hmm. There's this type of corruption, and it's been talked about in the WWE with Cody Rhodes and like the Rock stuff a little bit, like
I want your soul, Cody Rhodes.
Loosely. And I put down Cena's heel run as well, where it's like there was a type of sense there where I have to turn evil because the other
I've never done it before. All these guys are fakes. I've never done it before. It's wrestling. You can do whatever you want.
But would you agree that there's kind of like a power?
Yeah, everybody it's Schmeagle. Everyone is Schmeagle in the title of the ring.
In the ring, yeah, my precious, or like I
except Adam Page. Adam Page just kind of has his head on straight.
He is Frodo.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, he don't got a gang.
He don't got a gang.
He kind of on his own.
Well, he's kind of like you, where he's like friends with everybody. He drifts.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's a drifter.
He's a drifter,
and I love that. And it's
he's a drifter, and he has bushy mustache. Just like you. I have an Alley Catch t-shirt on.
Freudian slip?
No.
That was a Freudian slip if I've ever heard one.
I was thinking about...
This guy's thinking about pussy during the pod.
Ricochet.
This guy's thinking about pussy during the pod.
Don't repeat it and make this a stink. I had a slip up.
This guy's thinking about pussy during the pod. Oh, dude, why do people watch us? For this.
For my Freudian slips.
Yep.
I want to talk about the Hurt Syndicate now.
We hurt people.
You can do that.
We
again.
hurt people.
Let's get
We
back on
hurt
track.
people.
Sing for them.
We hurt people.
Hey yo,
We hurt people. Wait, why is that a good impression? I didn't like how good that was. We hurt people. I showed that to Tree. I showed that to my girlfriend. I was like, because she didn't know who Westside Gunn was.
Am I cutting your name out?
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
I don't care. They didn't know that was my girlfriend. This guy's talking to fucking bamboo or what? No, I was talking to my girlfriend.
He's talking to a potted plant over
This guy's
here.
talking to fucking potted plants. No, I was talking to her, and I was explaining to her who Westside Gunn is.
Yes.
Because I had to explain to her that I was listening to that when we walked through the Met in New York. So she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, he says things such as, have you ever cooked a burger on a Tuesday
Wednesday.
or a Wednesday?
Chicken on a Thursday.
And have you ever had chicken on a Thursday? And she's
you
like,
ever had-
that's not a rap. And I went, he said, have you ever put half a brick in an air fryer? She's like, why are you putting bricks? I'm like, not talking about bricks. And then I was like, he also does like wrestling stuff. He made a entrance and he like owns his own wrestling company. She's like, oh, that's super cool. Like what's the song? How's the song go? And I go, we hurt people. And she's like, that's it. And I showed her the song and she goes, wait, it's kind of hard. Wait, why is it kind of hard?
Because that's the love of Westside Gunn. I feel like there's that learning process of Westside Gunn. We'll get back to wrestling in a second, but we're going to talk about Westside Gunn for a second.
He's a part of wrestling. This is wrestling adjacent.
It's fine. Fuck you.
Listen,
You clicked to this
listen,
pod.
you clicked on us. This is on you. You made this decision. Just remember that. We can post whatever we want.
Westside,
We have free will. We're
Westside
Americans.
Gunn, I feel like there's a learning curve with Westside Gunn where you're like, wow, this is kind of annoying. It's giving me a headache. And then you go, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, no, every time I wake up in the morning,
You say
I say my daily affirmations.
You say, peace, love, fly God. Mm-hmm. Long live Virgil.
Yep. And I look in the mirror and I go, we hurt people. We hurt people.
But I
We
still,
hurt people. And I start
don't-
dancing and then I get ready for my day.
I still don't think you've hurt many people.
You don't know me.
You're not like the Hurt Syndicate, who do hurt people. They hurt bald people, specifically Ricochet, and the Gates of Agony, bald adjacent people.
If you're bald adjacent, you're bald.
We've been through this. It's the,
It's the sphere.
yeah. It's
Time's a
it's,
flat
It's
circle.
one. I was gonna say that it's a Venn diagram, but it's one circle.
And it's just a bald. The Venn diagram itself
If
is
you're
a bald
and
man's
bald
head.
adjacent, it's still
The
bald.
diagram is just Don Callis' head.
Before we even get into the action, just like us, delaying the action, Ricochet and the Gates of Agony interrupt the Hurt Syndicate's entrance. They attack
course
him
they
from
do.
They attack him from behind. They interrupt the theme music. They try and get a 3-on-1 advantage with possibly Dylan's. Dylan has said it in the past, the Hurt Syndicate's weakest member, MVP.
I didn't say that. I said the baldest member, which is so wrong.
And you said bald people are weak.
I never said any of these things. You're just lying.
But Ricochet and the Gates of Agony isolate MVP in a 3-on-1 advantage. Ultimately, saving MVP are the other Hurt associates, of what I wrote down.
I like that.
At the end of this exchange, we got Shelton Benjamin not only launching a man like a rag doll up and out of the ring with a German suplex, belly to belly, I think. No, it was a German. But he said, it's not enough. Few solid suplexes, but it's not enough. He does an over-the-top dive onto the Gates of Agony and Ricochet.
I never want the Hurt Syndicate to be apart. I never want them to end or break up. They need to retire together.
Yeah.
This is too good.
They-
I keep seeing people on Twitter being like, when is Shelton gonna leave? I'm like, never. Keep this together forever. These guys are awesome.
All these talent can flourish by themselves. So it's something that they don't even have to break up. And I think that's to spoil the ending.
They hurt people.
They hurt people. The Hurt Syndicate had great fluidity in this match, and ended up winning. But they allowed the Demand to still look strong. And you said that about the previous matchup, but I think, the Demand has been coming up short in the totality of these exchanges, and it's talent elevating talent.
They're getting their licks in.
Nobody was buried.
Nobody looks at this match and goes, man, Ricochet and the boys look bad.
Yeah.
Like they're like, oh, I'm excited to see what they do.
Yeah.
Like that's really where it's at with these guys.
Yeah. They weren't buried. Somebody else was. And I think that relates a lot to the next match we're going to talk about. And as we said, we wanted to talk about crime rates. I'm going to put trigger warning.
Yeah, the major trigger warning.
If you don't like squirmish stuff, gore, whatever.
If you don't like when we say that Darby Allin.
If Darby Allin is an ick to you, skip this chapter of the podcast.
If you don't like Darby Allin wrestling, we
are real journalists and unfortunately do have to review it.
Just like Wade Barrett, we are real journalists.
And we inspect every male wrestler's nipples.
Every single one.
Only the males. But after Darby Allin made his way to the ring, he placed a flag of All Elite regalia in the middle of the ring, the square circle. And
it's the same flag he used in Mount Everest.
And that bald son of a bitch, he stepped on it.
I love him. This match was a hard watch for me. I'm not a guy that usually does this, bro.
I said he stepped on a flag, and you said this match wasn't for me.
No, because I was gonna get into picking under Darby Allin's fingernails.
Yeah.
Drowning him.
Yeah.
Claudio tried to murder him. He legit pressed him, looked around, and went, "Where can I throw it? Announce table? It's not that far." Like, my friend who doesn't like wrestling sent me that clip and went, "Is he okay?" And I went,
"I don't know."
I went, "I mean, he won the match." He's like, no, but like, is he okay? And I went, he does this all the time. It was like kind of his thing. Like, he was like burned. Like, they put him in a body bag and burned him. He goes, "No, that doesn't answer my question." I'm like, yeah, he walked away.
Yeah, he's fine.
He replied, he walked. And I went, yeah, no, he walked away. He actually won the match. He proceeded to get attempted murdered because John Moxley decided to put his head in that. You see that in the background of the picture, you can see the fish tank. See that fish tank back there? Bald guy tried to drown paint guy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Just
absolutely. I thought genuinely we get to this point where chain brass knuckles were used. The wooden skewers
choking him through the ropes with a chain, bro.
The wooden skewers under the fingernails, like you said. The fish tank.
The fish tank was so funny. When they were filling up the fish tank, I was laughing so hard. I was laughing. The whole match I was cringing, and I saw him put a fish tank. I went, they're gonna put like some
goldfish,
like some in there. They start pouring the water. It's like, why are we filling up a fish tank in the middle of a wrestling ring right now? And then Darby Allin's just dead body is laying over the fish tank. And John Moxley goes, "I got an idea." Like, what is happening? I legit thought, like, if my mom walks in right now, she's gonna be like, "What are you watching?" Mom, this isn't Live Leaks, I promise.
I promise. It's Pod-A-Mania.
Same difference.
These men tore themselves limb from limb. Not on Live Leak, but on live pay-per-view for our amusement.
For pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view. Darby Allin was in multiple 3-on-1 scenarios, and not the good kind, being caught in the crossfire of Claudio tossings and emergency Pac landings. Moxley was about to drown that kid, that sick son of a bitch. That's where I put that in my notes.
Drown that kid, you sick son bitch. Dude, oh man, I just, I was like, Under the fingernails?
Sudden.
Oh, we're chucking him. Oh, okay.
Hey.
Chain. Oh, we're drowning. Okay, I got it. I almost texted you watching this and went, brother.
Hey, but the scariest
This
thing
is
of them all.
bad.
The scariest thing of them all happened after that, Dylan. Darby Allin's face drowning in the fish tank. He blubbers, blub, blub.
That's a stupid move, by the way. How is he supposed to quit? He can't quit if he's drowning.
The
All you're gonna hear
lights
is
go out. The greatest fear of probably 40% of that crowd in St. Louis, Missouri.
No,
the dark.
And my favorite part is the announcers don't go, "Oh, there's a maintenance issue." They're like, "Some bad's going on." Like I like that more. I like that more than, "I guess the lights in the American Airlines Center are just not working tonight." No, like they actually made like something's not right.
All
here.
right, somebody forgot the Edison bill.
Yeah, like they didn't fuck around. They're like, "Oh wait, this is."
Dude, Jerry Lawler ass fucking.
Yep. No, that's what they did the last time when Andrade came back. They were like, "It looks like there's some maintenance issues here in the arena." It's like, shut up. But this time they were like, "Oh, something's not right."
Yeah.
They also were watching a man get drowned, so that might have been what was wrong.
But yeah, suddenly lights out. Has production made a mistake? Has the center forgot to pay the Edison bill? No, it's Sting.
Dude, old man Sting with the white beard. Oh, he looked so sick.
He comes back in full Silver Fox gray, beats the crap out of Moxley and the rest of the Death Riders with his bat, and officially passes the torch to Darby.
And then Darby hitting the scorpion
lock,
hitting the scorpion lock over the broken glass of the drowning fish tank. Anybody who hated that ending hates storytelling.
Yeah.
Twitter was like,
why did Sting come back?
He's choking him out while doing the score. Like, this is a passing of the torch moment. This is beautiful.
Yeah, he didn't.
And it's the only
wrestle.
way John Moxley was going to say yes to losing.
Yes. I'm curious. Well,
you know what the hardest part to watch about that match was? Was the coffin that he missed on the hard part of the ring apron. Dude.
Yeah, I think that, yeah.
Dude, I saw that and that made me freak out more than any of the other spots.
I got something in this next match that made me freak out more than that.
Dude, but that I was like,
on the spine sucks.
Yeah.
But
Darby Allin gets the win and gets the torch.
Darby Allin gets the win. I think some people made fun of that Sting appearance.
I loved it.
And I genuinely, despite what my editing last week made it seem like,
I love that.
On the TikTok at least, we're okay with Sting being there at WrestleDream. I
just don't make a run out of it. Be done. Be the passing of the torch and be done.
Because I know this was the last year for Sting meet and greets in full paint.
Yep.
So I think
this was like the last hurrah to the Sting character.
Hopefully, if there isn't and he shows up, God forbid he shows up in December.
But I'm saying if it's stuff like this, I'm cool with it. If it's little spots like this where it's like, hey, this is a cool passing of the torch moment.
I will say, yeah, I'm glad that to compare it to something.
Darby Allin doesn't have a gang. His gang is leaving.
The Three Ghosts of Sting, the Christmas Carol of Sting. Yeah.
I mean, technically, isn't he friends with Mark Briscoe? I don't know how their thing works. I don't know how they work.
Darby Allin's more of a drifter than Hangman Adam Page.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he has like friends everywhere, but friends nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what I was gonna say is Sting. To compare this Sting return to something the WWE did with The Undertaker at WrestleMania 40, we saw Sting at WrestleDream. We didn't see his real government name. I don't know what his government name is.
Steven.
Yeah, sure. But when The Undertaker showed up at WrestleMania 40, he was not an Undertaker regalia. That was Mark Calloway, who helped Cody Rhodes.
Yes, he was in a
Texas Blue Lives Matter fucking
sweater,
rolling out of bed. I put my hair in a ponytail for this shit. What the fuck? No. I want to talk about Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe now, please. Will you let me?
It's bittersweet for me. Cause if you go to the borg counter, that's a win for me.
Nobody's keeping track of that. or somebody is. If one of you guys could go back and watch all of our episodes, I know that's a hard
That's a hard ask.
That's a hard ask for some of those older ones.
It's a really tough ask.
But if you could keep track of our
When did we start the Borg counter? It would
All
have
of
to be
them.
post Borg counter.
No, all of them. All of our predictions count for the board counter.
Oh man.
And then our New Year's episode is going to suck because one of us is drunk.
So drunk.
And it's going to be her. Because I know you like to party.
Well, she don't have that chip no more.
Well, we'll get to that later. Shit. Don't take that away from her. She's a girl. But the fifth match in this very heated rivalry between Fletcher and Briscoe, the men are 2-2 in each contest they've had against one another, and each contestant has their own reason as to why they should come out on top. You know, really strong offense between these two, not even mid-carders. Both of these guys can carry the company on their backs one day. Probably not for long for somebody like Briscoe, but Fletcher is the future of this company. And like I've said before, I think Fletcher is somebody who possibly has the chance of winning the championship at the end of the year.
It's where does he drop the TBS now, dude? This is where it was supposed to happen.
He doesn't.
Does it? Oh my god! Don't even. Go away. Go away. You got me ready. Don't give me there. Don't talk to me like that.
I like to play with you a little bit.
You play with me too much, dude. But where does he lose this title? If it's not to Briscoe, I'm really mad that Briscoe didn't get this title because now what does he do?
Fuck around with the conglomeration.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's all he's been doing. I understand.
You have this momentum and you have everyone in the crowd behind him. You can't give him
the Sami Zayn effect.
Give him something. Give him something.
Oh, you understand how I feel.
Give him something. Well, no, it's because I'm still happy.
Because I'm not invested. I haven't made an investment.
No, I made my investment.
I'm still watching my portfolio.
What do you mean? My investment won. Kyle Fletcher won.
No, I'm saying $sign BRSC.
Yeah.
You're still watching it. It's really up down right now.
I bought a lot of FLTCH or
Fletch.
Yeah, I bought a lot of Fletch lights. Bought a lot of them. And
one would say I'm the entire economy.
Some would say I have a gripping hold on this economy.
Some would say a disgusting amount.
I have so much Kyle Fletcher stock. Someone needs to buy some of this Kyle Fletcher stock off of me.
Someone take these Fletch lights away from me.
Please. But he...
lightly used.
You're right. What if he just doesn't lose it? At this point, I don't see someone who can take it from him because this is where Briscoe was supposed to get the ring.
If he's not being put down by... This is what I was talking about earlier. A Jay Drilla on the hardest part of the apron? On the hardest part of the ring?
Ow.
That's your damn neck, bro. That's worse than this straight up the spine.
Yeah, it's pretty close. It's pretty close.
That's
bad.
All bad. Kyle Fletcher was 2 inches shorter after the end of that match.
Dude, it was such a good match, and they fought the hell out of each other. I'm really happy Kyle Fletcher got a win. Like, don't get me wrong. I love seeing him win. Winning looks good on him.
Yeah.
But where do you go for both these guys? So the Mark Briscoe train has come to the station.
It's tough to
at this point. Like, that's what it feels like.
Because I think right now Mark Briscoe then transitions. Unfortunately, he kind of goes through these seasons where I think the Continental Classic is coming up, where he will be put in he's a bracket competitor for sure. He is somebody you love seeing go through. Same thing with an Eddie Kingston.
Yep.
These men.
Maybe that's his big win.
Eddie Kingston, or the Continental Classic.
Maybe that's the final of the Continental Classic.
Ooh, yeah. Especially if they're still fighting. If Okada's still that champion.
Yes.
Because Okada beat Eddie for it, so Eddie has a reason for it.
And Mark Briscoe needs a title.
He's
a bracket competitor who has all the world behind him.
Well, he almost can be like, I haven't won. I don't know if he's won a single. He's won Ring of Honor's world title, I believe, and that was his one. Mm-hmm. But he hasn't won an AEW singles title.
That's what I'm saying. This could be the one.
I think
That's a fun way to do that.
It's that Continental title or whatever it's called now, the unified title. They can have a lot of fun with that because I think WWE, it's what NXT is, but on the main roster, they don't necessarily have that third belt that they can have fun with or fuck around with or play hot potato with.
Which I wish they did. But
and I'm not just asking for like a 24/7 belt.
No,
I'm asking for
something
like
that matters.
something that matters, but something that like isn't as prestige. It's just something that like gets these guys out of their slumps or something, you know?
Gives a reason for more talent to actually like have interactions and fights.
Yeah. These men
That would be the Jey Uso title.
These men made Ooh. Boom, roasted. These men made great use of the outside and loosey-goose rules that AEW tends to reserve for matches like these.
Dude.
I know you have your own gripes about that kind of thing, but
It's one consistency, man. It's one consistency, man.
like you said, Fletcher ultimately came out on top and remained to be that cool and collected individual of the Don Callis family, the only child of the family not to bicker and fight and to give Callis a migraine.
Well, because he's just too good.
He's just too cute.
He's just too good.
The
He's just so good.
proto star.
He's the proto star.
Unlike his fellow New Japan and Don Callis and lover, you know, Takeshita and Okada are bickering at one another.
They hate
it's
each
upsetting.
other.
It's upset. It's making Don Callis. The hair that he has on his head is falling out.
Dude, you don't know, man.
His eyebrows are falling out.
It used to be such good times when I would buff the head. Like he would be like he'd be laughing, he'd be talking to me a lot.
He's
and
bummed.
Now he's just on his phone. He's just
Now you see, the bitter rivals but sweeter lovers Takeshita and Okada failed to obtain the AEW Tag Team Championships.
because Brodido's just too hype.
They're too
They're
big.
so good.
They're too hype. They're too fast. They're
This
too
is I was trying to think of the comparison in WWE for me,
brodido.
and it's Fraxiom. Not in the wrestling style, but in the sense of like this team that shouldn't have gone together. Like they were just kind of thrown together for a tag team tournament type beat.
Yeah.
And now they work together so well, and you can tell they were made to be this tag team by accident.
May I counteract?
Mm-hmm.
Omos and AJ Styles.
Yep, exactly.
If it was booked properly,
Yeah, like-
Omos, AJ Styles.
But I'm saying like with what Fraxiom did in NXT, I'm not talking like big guy, little guy. Like that's not I'm talking about the gimmick of like, hey, we kind of were just thrown together, but it clicked so well.
Yeah.
And everyone loved it. And like you can tell they're growing that love for each
It's
other.
definitely not a tag team either that I want to see them like split up and
No.
feud. Like if they split, it's amicable.
Again, same thing with Fraxiom. I don't want to see Nathan Frazier and Axiom fight.
Or
I don't. They're so, but you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
with where that tag is at, just as I know that Brody King's good on his own.
yeah.
Like I know that these two can fight on their own, but I don't want to see that. I want to see them hold these titles for a long time and keep tag team wrestling. And I hope they feel the same way. I hope that they are loving this run together and are growing that, you know what I mean, that chemistry together to where they want to stay and do this for a long time.
Yeah. I hope so because it's going really well for them, not only in AEW, but they're very popular, I believe, over in CMLL, because they'd be doing events over there. But yeah, although it seems it is not just egos in the family, but little communications between Okada and the rest of the Dantang clan. First, he got injured by Hechicero a few weeks ago, and now, not being accompanied by his tag partner and manager to the ring, Okada's feeling disrespected.
Okada's the one who breaks off. We were kind of talking about who's going to be the one to leave, to be the first domino to leave the Don Callis family.
And this was,
And it seemed like it was going to be Okada from the jump.
I could have called this since he joined Don
Yeah,
Callis.
100%.
Because we've had this conversation.
He doesn't need it.
Where there are certain superstars of the Don Callis family that don't need Don Callis at all, and Okada is number one on that list.
But also, I think having people that don't need Don Callis elevates the others that are getting Don Callis because it's, oh, he's attached to Okada. Oh, he's attached to Kyle Fletcher. I should care about this.
Rocky Romero.
I should care about Rocky Romero. I should care about these people that I don't really care about.
Well, Callis tries to tell us otherwise on commentary, saying the two have everything under control and everything's going according to the family's plan. Brody King and Bandito, on the other hand, were able to outpace and maneuver the two soon enemies after that Rainmaker and Smile combo to Takeshita right before the end of that match. And all I got to say was overall, this was an incredible tag team match. Tag team clinic between these two teams, Bandito, Brodido. I hope I hope they keep defending these titles and elevate their run, because I'm having a lot of fun with it. I think
it's so good,
I didn't
man.
expect their run to go this long.
But I'm happy it is, and I don't want to see them apart.
Yeah.
I love this, and I want them to keep going.
And I mean, speaking of something that like could keep going or could be it tonight. Tonight, as of WrestleDream, Timeless Tony Storm versus Chris Statlander for the AEW Women's World Title.
I think it's done, man. I think
More than likely.
I think this was the passing of the torch. Hey,
What a woman.
this is yours. Like, go for it.
Yeah.
The match was a beautiful story. They are so good at what they do. It was so good. Tony Storm's ring attire was so good.
Yeah.
And Chris Statlander and her just they wrestle so well. They tell the story so good, and it's the perfect ending to this. And I think it's the perfect ending to the Tony Storm run. And now you see later in the show, she's like laying there lifeless, sad.
They've lost everything with Mina.
Yep, Mina.
Who, spoilers, we will be talking about that match, but she did end up
She
losing.
loses, and Mina goes, "We don't have our titles, but we have each other.
We have each other."
With the new tag team titles coming into the picture, so
That is
look at us.
Yeah.
Look at us, man. This is gonna be our first. This is gonna be your first TikTok. You can go back and use an old clip for the new clip. That we were right.
Yeah. That is what I have listed down here, where they end up rekindling their love and spark with one another, and with those tag team titles in the women's division.
I saw a tweet and it was just like, it was talking about just AEW being gay, and then or it was like about Tony Storm. Like, I can't believe Tony Storm like would do this, and then it was the picture of Tony Storm and Mina kissing.
Yeah.
Just in the ring.
Yeah.
And it's like, guys, this Tony Storm character has been this the whole time. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Like, how do you not know that this character is representing what it's representing?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
It was so funny. I was just like, we're not going to act like they didn't kiss in the middle of the ring. We're not going to act like that right now.
I mean, I've never seen this video. If you could link it to me so I could avoid it.
It's not a video. It was just a screenshot of them kissing in the middle
I
of the
would
ring.
hate to see that photo in multiple frames. Caught probably 60 frames per second. 4K?
You can't say that with that shirt on.
Stop! Stop with the fucking shirt comments.
Ooh, I pushed the right buttons, chat. Chat, I pushed the right buttons on the keyboard to get angry at you. I did it.
Keeping it very technical at the beginning of this match, these women put on a performance of a lifetime. Tony Storm working with an acting partner she hasn't seen since February. These ladies invigorated each other with applaudable offense, you know. Overall, like, kind of getting their digs in at one another. Nobody was buried or made to look weak at all.
It just feels like this whole show, no one was made to look weak. Everyone looked really strong this whole pay-per-view.
Specifically, I'm jumping to that Storm Zero counter where she puts her feet out and drop kicks her.
So sick.
Where she basically no-sells the Storm Zero, landing on her neck. Like, that was one of the last things I saw before I deleted Twitter. It's just better for me. That was impressive. And that move alone proves why she is still champion.
Yeah, 100%.
So although Storm tried her best to evade, Statlander does end up hitting that Saturday Night Fever to end up killing the Timeless Actress to retain her AEW World Title. I say killing because she said, "Kill me."
Yeah.
Storm showed her respect with a hug to the woman that got the best of her, but all that attention left Mercedes Moné wanting some. So very quickly and on the fly, Mercedes Moné, open challenge. She wants any champion from any company. She wants a boy to hold her belts.
I want all the boys to hold all my belts. Who's next? And none other than
Mina Shirakawa. With the interim Ring of Honor TV title. And, you know, this...
We added another belt to the collection, boys!
She added another one on top of this one.
She has 12 belts?
I believe so.
This is sick.
She for sure has 11. I want to say she has 12.
It's getting better.
But
I think each belt I get more bought in.
My issue with that number...
Oh, here we go.
There's a fake belt on her hip.
Okay.
The Owen belt is not a defensible belt.
It's a belt.
To what? It doesn't hold up her pants. It doesn't.
Belt.
It's a toy.
Did she win the belt?
It's a toy. It's a trophy.
Did she win the belt?
Did
she win the competition to get the belt? It's a question.
Yeah. Okay. In my eyes, I see that title the same as the Crown Jewel titles that
it still
Seth
counts,
Rollins
unfortunately. It
No.
unfortunately counts.
Because when you see a champion like Roman Reigns or somebody hold the multiple belts, and that all makes sense because they're all unified under one name, and they're all defensible.
Only one of the 12 is undefensible, and you're mad. There's 11 other belts to be mad about, and you're mad about the one belt she can't
Me
defend.
being the 10th dentist.
Yeah, that's who you are. You are the 10th dentist right now.
I don't like it.
I don't like Crest. Mid. That's you right now.
It is. I'm just. It's
It's fun, man, and she'll lose them all. She'll eventually lose them all,
she's gonna be so sad.
and she's gonna be so sad, and you're gonna be so happy.
I'm gonna be so happy.
But it was a good match. She's so good at wrestling, bro.
Tony Storm's old lover, Mina Shirakawa.
And that was my first time seeing Mina Shirakawa like actually in singles competition live.
You've seen her on TV a couple weeks ago. She was there for Forbidden Door, wasn't she? She was there a while ago. I feel like,
but I just mean actually got to sit and watch a full front to end Mina Shirakawa singles match.
I say that because she was within the Athena versus Tony Storm match.
Yes, but I just mean like actually seeing her
wrestle.
Man, she is awesome. That was such a good match. Those two just are really good.
For something on the fly, something very quick. Like
probably wasn't too much planning behind it all.
All the women's matches from this pay-per-view were like 15, 20 minutes long. So good on you, Tony. Give the women a chance. Give the women time, and they can actually steal the show. Triple H fucking take some notes. Shirakawa was able to maintain a steady control in that first half of the match. Mainly as Monet was probably surprised to see such big natural talent from Mina.
Mm-hmm. A lot of talent.
Lots of heavy talent. Mina did end up losing. She can be as talented as she can be. Hate to see her go. Love to see her leave. Mina ends up. I don't know if I know that quote right.
You don't.
Mina ends up losing and talking with Tony later on as they rekindle their spark, like I said. And Mercedes is still upset that Big Head Statlander took up time on her pay-per-view. So she challenges her for full gear to try and
I'm so excited.
Try and get her belt.
The 13th belt. So if Chris Statlander wins, does she win all 12 belts? Can Mercedes Moné put all 12 belts? See, I would respect her more if all 12 belts were on the line every time. It would be kind of fire.
I will say, Emperor of the it's the Emperor of the Universe match where you have to put all 13 on the line.
Yep.
And then Babytron is there because he did that song.
Yeah. And then so Babytron's rapping the whole time they're having this match.
And he's like, Thekla, what the fuck's a Thekla?
When Mercedes, what the fuck's a Thekla? So when Mercedes Moné wins the match or loses the match, the winner's just gonna be like, yeah, I don't want to carry all these. They can go back to their companies.
Yeah.
And then every company has a tournament at the same time.
Every company is like
so bad.
Every company's like, what the? So Mercedes Hogan over here
just took all our belts and made them worth nothing. Nah, she'll lose them all back in an actual way.
That's okay. Here's what I'm saying about the Mercedes doing that. I'm upset with Mercedes doing that because we have Jamie Hayter versus Thekla on this show, which I went in thinking, oh, this is the next rivalry for the World Heavyweight Championship. They're trying to figure that out. You know, who gets that push to the top, put the to the tip.
Nah, it's just Mercedes Moné.
It's just Mercedes Moné because she Hoganed herself into the picture. But
you don't know that.
Hey, over here, we're pouring out the Haterade cooler on top of you. The color's blue, man. Jamie Hayter ended up taking the victory.
I lost my bet. I bet on orange.
Over the Toxic Spider. And most likely sending Thekla to the tag division. I think that's genuinely.
That's your demotion is the tag division. That's so fucked up, dude.
I know it's fucked up, but I think when you have the talent of Thekla, and this is not demoting her because it's not WWE's women's tag division. When you don't have a champion yet, and you have strong talent like Thekla,
oh yeah, you put them in the tournament.
It's the Triangle of Madness.
Who's Thekla teaming with?
Whoever, Sky Blue or Julia Hart.
Cool.
Whoever from Triangle of Madness. And I think they will be in the finals against Mina and Toni Storm.
And Mina and Toni Storm are going to lose?
I'm not making that. I was going to say, well, it's too early for that prediction.
I guess.
But I'm so sure that that's where they're going with Thekla. Hayter, however, I'm not really too sure where they're going because Mercedes Hogan has booked herself in the way of anything that could. So
now both the women's titles are in the same match.
That's what I'm. Yeah.
So how are we doing this?
So Hayter won this match to.
What if they make Mercedes work double duty and that's how she loses the first belt? She loses in the first match.
You fucking figured it out, huh?
And that's how her slide begins, is losing twice in the same night.
Yeah, probably. That's probably how it's gonna go.
And then she's gonna slowly lose all the belts and like descent into like super bad. She's gonna be like the broke Bucks. She's gonna be broke Sadie's broke nay.
Broke Sadie's broke nay. Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing. She can still. I mean, if she wants to lower herself all the way down to the poor white men from Rancho Cucamonga, that we're gonna talk about in this next match. Faced a dinosaur and son of Hollywood actor Luke Perry. Jurassic Express took on the Broke Bucks in a $500K match, and the Bucks cannot afford pyro or music for their
and they can't afford a win either.
Their low checking account displays as they try and get fans to take.
That's kind of really. Imagine how you would feel. If, like, say we had an event, say we were doing a live pod, and when we came out, it just shows your checking account. Shit. It's just like, it's like $25, and the last, like, 3 purchases are, like, 7-Eleven, Your Job, and, like, Burger King.
Oh.
Those are your last 3 purchases. Dude. And they're all, like, $3.50. Like they're not, like, big, like,
you know how hurtful that would have been if I was the Young Bucks, and they listed, like, it would have been bad just seeing like casino losses, Burger King on there being like, hey, I was sad.
Okay.
That's not even a lie.
Okay. I get that I lost $300K at the casino. You could put that one up there. But when I lose and I go get a Burger King burger and fries with chicken fries, I wanted chicken fries because I was sad.
The $2.50 I spent on 50 chicken nuggets from Burger King.
That's all I could afford.
I wish I could buy more, but they're just so cheap.
Just so cheap. And we were so broke because the dinosaur and Jungle Jack Perry won $500,000 from us.
And now Robot Dinosaur.
We called the Robot Dinosaur, dude.
It's the Omegasaur. Omegasaurus Rex.
Rex.
No, but
Next episode of
is that
Dynamite.
what you wrote down?
Next episode of Dynamite. No, I wish. I want Kenny Omega and Jack Perry to have on like the welding masks, and I want them to be working on Luchasaurus and then turning him into Omega Luchasaurus.
I did say that the Broke Bucks were trying to take pictures with fans on the way down to the ring in a way of
My Halloween costume
like,
is gonna be Luchasaurus.
well, of trying to like earn money on the way down to the ring.
Yeah.
They were doing impromptu meet and greet because I believe there was a sign either on the pay-per-view or on Dynamite that was like, "Hey Bucks, I'll give you $20 if I could get a photo."
I'd give him $20 for a photo.
Yeah. Jack Perry made his in-ring action debut or his return to in-ring action after his injury or just some time away. And this is actually your first time seeing Jungle Jack Perry.
So sick. No, I've seen Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. I've seen a lot of what they do. There was a couple pay-per-views a couple years ago that I watched. Not with you, but with Ange, and just kind of had it on the background. So I've seen some Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. I really fuck with Jack Perry heavy.
I would say that their work in this match is probably their best work that they've done together.
Dude, they're so good.
Jack Perry, like not a rookie anymore, not this like young, not the Young Bucks, but like this young pillar of AEW that he was before. The facial hair on him, there's some muscle on his body.
He's grown up. He got jacked.
But he's still able to do like Canadian destroyers and like flip and jump and maneuver and have this quickness on him.
I forgot he was a flippy guy.
Yeah.
Because of how he looked now. Because he looked so grizzled. But like, man, he's amazing. Luchasaurus is an athlete. That dinosaur is an athlete.
That dinosaur coming all the way from Big Brother.
He could probably windmill dunk.
Yeah.
Like, he's a big boy.
Who has a better shot at a free throw, him or Shaq? Probably Luchasaurus.
Shaq was an NBA player, man. I think I'm going to go Shaq.
He's a dinosaur.
Luchasaurus.
Athletically gifted and sound, these four put on a phenomenal match that could have easily stolen the show if it were any, like, later on in the night, any earlier on in the night. But also, the stuff that followed this match, really blew it out of the water.
Getting Kenny Omega out there with them, even though I love this story. This is awesome. It's cool to see Kenny Omega involved in something.
Oh, I mean, Jurassic Express, like you said, won that $500K despite the Bucks' best efforts. Kenny Omega returns,
and they used to be best buds, the Bucks and Kenny Omega. So Kenny Omega siding with Luchasaurus in this is like
because the Bucks
crazy.
tried to side with the Don Callis family. They did.
I know.
They said, "Hey, Nick's hairline's going. I think we join the cult.
Right in.
Can we join the cult?"
Don't call it that.
Why?
Don't call my friends a cult.
Don't.
I shine his head. Don't call him that.
And does he pay you?
Yes.
In what?
Love. And like stipends.
Stipends?
Yeah, I get stipends.
He pays me for mileage on my car. Actually,
I actually get paid. Like, he actually like cares. Like, he's like, "Oh, how many miles do you drive?" Like, if I write down my miles, he'll pay me back for the gas.
How I mean, have you ever thought about retiring from that position?
Yeah, a lot.
We have a lot of wrestlers.
There's a lot of people in that one single green room because they all stay in the same green room.
The Don Cal. Well, it's very small, like packed. There's like 12 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
It's 12 of that cult. 12 members.
Don't call them that.
It's just if you're shining heads in this very tiny green room with like. You have one charcuterie board that Wardlow ate half of.
More than half.
I wanted.
You were being nice.
I was being nice.
But I saw him eat more than half.
I didn't want to point fingers. I'm not in the room where it happened.
I was.
I figured as much. But you can't point the finger at Wardlow and say, "Hey,
you
Wardlow,
did
you
it.
fat fuck."
You did it.
No, but I'm not in that room. You're in the room.
But you
saw him.
But I was just correcting you.
You saw him eat the meat, but you would never be like, "Hey, you fat fuck, why you eat the meat?"
Not in the middle with everybody, but on my own show.
Yeah, of course not, because they don't pay you.
Man, no, yes, they do.
One of these days, you'll learn.
You're not my accountant.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of people in wrestling are considering a retirement. The reason why I ask you if you're trying to retire from that position is the Young Bucks have also talked about retirement, seeing names like Christopher Daniels, who they
There's
grew
no
up
way
wrestling,
they're retiring,
and
bro.
then Samoa Joe, who's also considering retirement.
They're not retiring, bro.
They're not. They're just considering their futures. They're saying it out loud. I'm not inciting that they will retire anytime soon. That is not the rumor that I am starting or spreading at all.
I think you should. I think you should start starting rumors.
I have multiple of them, plenty on this episode. Find them all.
Find them. Find which ones he was truthful and untruthful about.
But I do like how they talk about their futures and say, like, oh, we've thought about buying PWG and revitalizing that and revisiting the place where they like built that SoCal indie wrestling area.
Yeah.
I think somebody, as people who live in SoCal, that would be cool to see.
No, if they did that, we would go to so much more.
Yeah.
100%.
And then just like, I'm possibly opening a training school or something. But we can talk about WWE now.
This title holder has changed.
Yes.
Ilya Dragunov in his comeback match, Carmelo Hayes beats the bricks off of The Miz because The Miz accepts the open challenge. And then silence. Who's going to fight Sami Zayn? Click on Ilya Dragunov's music and oh my God, that if you have 10, 15 minutes in your day, watch that match.
Yeah, I will say it's weird that this resulted because of the still breaking up Melo Don't Miz. And why is Melo still? Why
are they still in a breakup?
It's
Stupid.
I'm not gonna pull my gripes this early.
We have time. We have time.
No.
We have time for you to pull your gripes.
Yes. Ilya Dragunov though is back answering your question you asked weeks ago.
Where the fuck have you been?
The viral clip
with his knee brace on, dude. He looked sick.
And a neck tattoo.
He looked sick.
He looked beast.
He looked jacked.
Big.
He looked way bigger than before he left.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I'm not tripping.
He's a meat man.
He is huge now.
Yeah.
And apparently he's with another wrestler. Like, that was low-key leaked through her Twitter. Like, she did it on purpose. Like, I'm so proud of you. So happy for him. He deserves the world. He's amazing. His finisher is so aggressive.
And then the way that he reacts and being like, they didn't. It was 3.
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, you dropped a fist into the
dude. You threw your elbow into his dome piece.
You beat a hole into his head.
What do you mean? You went off the ropes to do it. You don't usually do that. But yeah, he so deserved. So happy for him.
Yeah.
And that's the thing where like we keep shitting on WWE, but they're starting to do the thing where they're like,
it's the season.
It's the season.
It's the season that they need to start kicking shit into like actual, like it's always been like this.
But this is just how I feel like I'm
not trying to be pessimistic, but I think WWE has always been kind of, it's been regardless of it not having an off season, it's a seasonal sport.
Oh, 100%. It has a tug of war. Where we're getting to the time of year where Royal Rumble's coming up and
Survivor Series, Royal Rumble. There's a hot like streak of.
Let's be real. May through October is the off season. Post WrestleMania. After SummerSlam.
Yeah, so SummerSlam is like the
July,
start,
August, September, October. November, end of October, early November. They have 5 months off every year. Where they're just like, let's just push stories along until we get to the next road to WrestleMania.
Yeah, SummerSlam is probably like, I would say that SummerSlam should be that like, if we haven't gotten shit together, this is where we start.
Yep. Are you sure it's where we start, or that's where they start taking their break?
No, because I feel like that's where they like tied up all those loose ends, or like that's where they.
But what about from SummerSlam to now when it's just been terrible? That's what I'm saying. I think the off season for WWE is literally post SummerSlam. Like you said, you're right. That 4 or 5 months after SummerSlam leading up to Survivor Series is where it's like, all right, let's just drag some stuff along until we get to the important stuff.
Yeah.
100%. It's a seasonal sport. You're right.
But I mean, what does it matter if there's an off season or an on season or any J. Cole albums if they're using AI to write SmackDown. Allegedly, they didn't fire Road Dogg, but there was leaks allegedly
of them hiring somebody that is an AI prompt expert, basically.
Some guy, they hired a writer whose job it is to not come up with ideas. It's just like, okay, I'm going to take a wrestler and I'm going to put it into a computer.
Did you see one of the stories it said to do? It was have Bobby Lashley come back because it still thought it was in the company, and have it be really and have Bobby Lashley be really obsessed with Japan. So they just wanted Lord Tensai but black. That's what AI wants.
And that's telling about our future. We've talked about this before.
It's so bad.
It's evil, scary
if
world.
If AI seeps into my wrestling, I'm over.
Well, allegedly,
it already has.
With this SmackDown ending, where Jacob Fatu was allegedly set to fight, he was set to fight McIntyre on SmackDown, but apparently, Jacob Fatu was injured. He was off. He was whatever. I don't know how he was written off.
They wrote him off TV.
They wrote him off TV, one way or another. But then it's Cody Rhodes who answers that call. And Cody Rhodes takes on Drew McIntyre in the main event of SmackDown. Leading to the main event of SmackDown, not leading to a title change, not leading to like a number one contenders match. Nothing.
Just them fighting.
It's them fighting and DQing themselves to a double I think it was a double disqualification, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if a computer wrote this, I just gotta say,
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised if it was that lazy and just didn't put things together the way that it should have been. And it doesn't,
It feels like for every 2 good things WWE does, they take 4 steps back.
Yeah.
Like they do the cool thing with what we'll talk about next. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee stock is up.
Yeah.
Like they do this cool thing where they'll give AJ Lee and Dragon Lee. AJ Styles, sorry, because I said that because
AJ Styles and Dragon Lee.
Well, the bit they did was, what should our tag name be? And they go, AJ Lee, that's already somebody's name. Yeah. But yeah, so happy for them. And like, that's so sick. This is such a cool random run to throw together at the end of this cycle and what is potentially going to be AJ Styles' like last
retirement tour,
6 to 8 months. But I don't mind this though. Give Dragon Lee something, and he's so good. And him and AJ Styles together were good in that match. This is a fun thing to do.
It's fun. Hopefully AJ Styles is enjoying himself. That's all I can hope for. I personally am not a fan of it. I think if this is your final year, it's the same thing that I have for John Cena. There needs to be a bit more planning on that end.
I just don't think AJ Styles is a retirement tour guy.
I don't think so either, especially at this point in his career, with taking the amount of PTO he has or whatever.
Yeah, like he's just letting us know, like, hey, I don't got a lot left. Whereas John Cena's like, hey, this is a spectacle. I'm the GOAT. And that's okay to have a difference though.
I would like to think that there are some differences in a lot of these wrestlers who, like, especially like the AJ Styles types, that maybe they see WWE, at least for the like later years, they can prove themselves as like WWE talent for the first couple. But like, do you think some of these legends just like the retirement home of WWE?
It's like, a safer space.
Like the Shinsuke's, the AJ Styles, those guys who like only need to work every once in a while.
Shinsuke said it himself. The reason he signed to WWE so he doesn't have to work 200 days a year.
Which is ironic because Triple H talks about the grind.
Well, no, because it's a grind for Dom Mysterio. Yes. It's a grind for Dragon Lee and Tozawa, who's there weekly, right? Like for these weekly lower level guys, yes, it is a grind. It's tough. You have to be there weekly. But for someone like AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, these guys that are a little older, have done it, are kind of like, hey, I'm doing this for the love of the game at this point, not because I need the check. You stay in WWE. Because AEW kind of, I feel like they expect you to be there more, which is fine.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like a lot of the time off in AEW is injury time off and not time off. Like, MJF's like the first one for me where it's like, oh, he's getting time off because he has been doing it for 6 years straight, and he deserves to go on his honeymoon and film a movie.
Oh, I was gonna make that joke when we talked about John Moxley quitting. Like, having John Moxley quit was the only way he would take a vacation.
Yeah.
Renee would get him to take a vacation.
He doesn't want to leave. Like, AEW, you are expected to stay and be there all the time. Hell, they want you on Collision. You know what I mean? But AJ Styles isn't expected to go on SmackDown if he doesn't want to.
Yeah.
Like, and I think that calling it a retirement home is a little too excessive. I think it's the place that allows these guys that are so good at wrestling to just like
I just wonder if it's
in and out.
Yeah.
It's okay to be in and out. I think you need that.
But I just wonder if it would be easier. It's probably for
and the money.
Yeah, long-term wise, it's better for that investment. But I'm just thinking, like, they can have that freedom as an independent, like an indie guy, and like be.
But you don't get paid as much. You don't get paid nearly as much.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like they sign it for like, okay, this makes sure that I get in the video games, I get my toys, I get all these.
I get my video games, my toys, my magazines, and I only have to work 100 to 150 days out of the year rather than 250 plus. I don't have to do the meet and greets every time. I don't have to do X, Y, and Z if I don't want to. You know what I mean? And I think for a wrestler like AJ Styles, like Shinsuke, like Randy Orton, that's perfect because their body can't do the weekly show. Their body can't be out there. Like, you know what I mean? They're not meant for that. Yeah.
I mean, and you're telling me I don't have a good segue. I want to talk about Maxine Dupree now.
How sick she's gotten?
Yeah.
Do you think Chad Gable watches on the monitors in the back like a proud dad?
Probably.
Like, she deserves the title.
She's been working. Yeah,
she deserves the title.
She's been working in the Neidhart family dungeon with Natalia and Tyson Kidd and all those guys, and really working on her technical ability.
And you can tell.
And I think it's time to give her a championship, especially of like that IC title.
Give her that US or IC title or whichever one. She's competing for the IC title with Becky. Yeah. Let her get that, man. Like, that's, if anybody deserves it in the women's division right now, it's somebody who everyone said, you're so bad, you should be fired, that put her head down and went to work.
Yeah.
And got better.
Yeah. Genuinely.
For all the groans and gaffes we give Natalia, like
Natty Neidhart,
like she had, like, the Neidhart school is proven.
Yeah.
Like, look at this, man. This is awesome.
Dude, it's a badass. She's a badass. The school is amazing. I'm hoping Maxine Dupree is able to prove herself as the truly athletic competitor she is in due time. I don't, however, want to see any more of Jey Uso.
Yeah, I'm over it.
Jey Uso ended up winning this #1 contender battle royal to face CM Punk at Saturday night's main event for the vacated World Heavyweight Championship. And very clearly, this match should have been won by one of the Brawns.
Or LA Knight.
Bronson, LA Knight.
I mean, hell, CM Punk even said before the match, I want you to win to LA Knight. Like, I want it to be you.
There are... there's just so many different options they could have chosen, and I think we're getting Yeet fatigue.
Which sucks, because Jay really deserved everything he got. Like he sold the merch. He was the grinder. Like, he deserved.
But I think if that's the statement, if that's the statement out loud, he deserved everything he got.
It's done, though.
It's done. Period. Don't put it away.
He doesn't need to be main event Jey Uso anymore.
Hey, the tag rope's over there, buddy.
No, don't do that.
You're yeeting with your brother with the baby in your hand on SmackDown.
Okay, I was kind of fire.
And then you're fucking...
The baby was kind of fire.
Yeah, no, but I just look. I get it. He's face of the company worthy. I understand why he's in this scene. Stop it.
Put the tag titles on him, bro. Make the tag titles relevant.
So I can't
You're
say
right. No, you're right. No, you're right.
Okay.
And no, you said it in a derogatory way, and you know it. You said, "Put your hand on the tag rope, buddy."
You said it in an inside thought way. You got to say it in an outside thought way. You got to make it.
No, you were being
well.
an asshole. I'm saying that these guys are good enough to make the tag titles matter again.
Yeah. Yeah. That was my point.
But you said it like a prick. I'm not happy that I have to watch CM Punk versus Jey Uso.
Yeah.
I wish it would have been LA Knight. I wish it would have been one of the Bronze. But the thing is, if it was one of those guys, I wouldn't want CM Punk to win. I think that's what they know. They know that if you pick one of those guys and you have CM Punk beat them, everyone's more pissed than it being Jey Uso.
Yeah. It definitely.
How much more mad are you if Braun Breaker loses to CM Punk in a singles match?
I'm not angry.
When the idea is the winner of that match faces Seth Rollins, it makes no sense in that circumstance.
No,
to
the
have
winner of that
CM
match.
Punk.
No. The winner of that match is the champion. No.
Oh yeah, because he vacated it.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, I don't know, dude.
So
CM Punk's first real title reign is going to be a vacated title.
So that's where I would.
No, you're right.
Do you do something? Right. Do you do something good and useful, and you put it on Braun, and like think about it like how they introduced the Universal, and how that elevated a Finn Balor, and how that elevated like.
Unfortunately, with injury,
whatever.
Like what it would have done for Finn Balor. You know who it arguably should have been is Finn Balor again.
Yeah,
they should have. I truthfully believe Finn Balor should have won this Battle Royal and gotten his chance to win a vacated title and have a real run with it.
But yeah, Finn Balor,
or at least have him be in the title match.
This vacated championship, or this championship opportunity, especially for a young talent like Braun Breaker, who is in the same shoes that a young Finn Balor was in, like not too long ago. I think that's very exciting, and to say, oh, you want CM Punk to lose, and it's like I know I'm one of the biggest CM Punk fans, you know. I'm okay with him losing it there because I also know that he may be winning the Chamber because that's in Chicago.
Yeah, no,
that was my thought, and
yeah.
it's. Are we playing it safe because they need the face of the company guy, or do you want to do something new and interesting?
But your face of the company guy. But your face of the company guy holds the WWE Championship right now. It's Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
It just sucks that the World Heavyweight Championship is the weekly championship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's really hard because I don't want to see CM Punk. I want to see CM Punk hold a major championship. And how much longer do we have to wait for him to have a real run with that belt? But like we're getting it now.
Possibly.
But I'm saying when what you're talking about, like having to wait all the way to Chambers, like it's a long wait. It's been a couple years now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And his win he got immediately got taken from him, which I am being a devil's advocate when I say that. It was cool and it was the right decision to do that. Because it pushed forward that Seth Rollins hates him thing. Like I get that. But man, I want
to push forward to that
Jey Uso, bro.
Although hell has frozen over and CM Punk did return to WWE, I he could still be getting ribbed.
He's gonna lose to Jey Uso.
I feel like I just like. Yes, maybe yes. Hunter and him have had conversations. His only championship run the entire time he's going to remain in WWE for however long is going to be that 10-second run.
So is that next week?
I don't know.
When is that match for that title?
It's at Saturday night's main event.
This Saturday.
Nope. I don't know.
If it's this
let us know in the comments.
Your prediction for that match is Jey Uso. I want you to make a prediction right now.
No, my prediction is CM Punk.
Okay.
Out of those,
but it would be fucking hilarious.
If it was like Braun, I'm saying like if Braun Breaker was in those shoes.
Imagine if he ribbed him so hard it was Jey Uso that beats him.
Yeah. But Saturday
yeah.
night, I don't know when Saturday night main event is.
It's usually the last Saturday of the
November 1st.
Oh wow!
So not next week is our predictions for
Yes.
that.
Okay.
If we end up doing that,
Probably won't. I think CM Punk's gonna win. Yay! This is how he's gonna get his real title run. That kind of sucks. Speak shop.
doesn't suck as much as this show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
Like and comment. Put down in the comments who you think CM Punk should be facing instead of Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Should it be me?
Should it be me? Should it be you?
Let us know. Make your case in the comments.
You can
down below.
catch us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts as well.
Follow us at Pod-A-Mania Pod. Follow the damn podcast.
We're trying to get to 500 subs, guys. I know it's a big ask, but by the end of the year, we want to get to 500 subs. It would be really cool because, like, most of the people that watch aren't even subscribed.
Dude. So join the Pam fam today.
Join the Pam fam today.